everybody, and welcome to Planning with Donna. Today I am starting on some items for the pink junk journal. I still don't have the items that I ordered to start the cover and get all of that going, but that's okay because we can do other stuff. So we're going to do a cover on an envelope that's going to be a flip out. We're going to do a belly band, and we're going to do a pocket, and you're going to get to see pretty much where I'm going with the kit. You'll get to see that introduction to that, the colors and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and get started. And I did want to give a little bit of a shout out to one of my really good friends who has a new business locally to me, Mr. Devin and Max, his partner, and they have, these are online at www.sinister.com. These are actually discs that you put in your car. These are the best smelling things I've ever smelled in my life. They come in all kinds of cute little sayings on here. Some of them are hilarious. My favorite is, I think it's Naked Hurricane. They have everything. So, yeah, Naked Hurricane. This is my favorite. And so he's locally here. And I just went by yesterday. They had their grand opening last week. And I wanted to support his small business. So if you're looking for scents for your car or your house or your bathroom, they have the who's who of everything. They have wax melts there. They have everything. So again, and all that will be linked down below. So I want to give him a little shout out. So let's get started. I have picked up a few things at Joann's. I did get me some blue distress ink in this little trial pack, some black elastic cording, and I picked up a couple of things on sale. They had this for $1.97, and it's called Firelight. It's by Park Lane, and this is Christmas cardstock. And I got me a Tim Holtz Ideology. This is called Chit Chat. There's 1,088 stickers. Some of these words, and they are in black with white writing and white with black writing. So I did pick that up. So I just wanted to share that with you all. And I managed to get a Heidi swap. This was $5 for postage stamps. And we're going to make some stamps today too. So let's do it. All right. So what I did, let's do the postage stamps first because I think they're so much fun, is I took a bunch of papers that I'm going to be using in this journal and basically used the scissors that look like the edge of a postage stamp, basically just a little curve, and I go around the edges. You can ink them, don't have to ink them, but if you want to ink them, it makes the edges stand out better. I'm not going to sit here and bore you all to death with inking these. We're just going to stamp a few and show you how easy this is to do at home if you don't have postage stamps. And something else that Miss Julie from Camilla Craft Designs, a little hack that I had seen on her channel, is pull these things off your mail. You know, that's the easiest thing in the world to do, is to just take these from your junk envelopes or your other envelope that you throw away that you tore up, and just cut these off and use them as ephemera. So I thought that was like super genius. Like, hello, where have I been living under a rock? And so just cut this stuff off your mail and you've got ephemera for your stamps. So anyway, so I'm going to be linking a bunch of these junk journaling people that I like, and I'm going to keep them linked down below in my description box like I do the shops that I shop. So just so you know, I'll have all my faves linked below. So that was just a little hack from her. I'm going to push these back out of the way. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm using Distress Ink Black Soot. This is just a little sample pack that I picked up online. And I like this. It looks like just almost like a little map. And what I do, and I just think that makes the background of the stamp just look better to put that on there like that. And then all I'm doing is taking this and putting it right on here. There you go. You have a stamp. So if you didn't want to do that, you could just take this and just put that on there. So there's lots of little things that you could do this, but I just think this sort of muddies up the water, so to speak. Just makes it look, I think, a little bit more, you know how stuff just sort of looks disheveled when it comes from the post office. It's like, okay, what kind of crisis did this poor envelope go through? And there's really not any right or wrong. You can just stamp it wherever you want it stamped. And I just think it sort of makes it look more authentic. So, pretty neat, huh? So, let's do a couple more of these, and we will get started on the other stuff. And it looks like the sun is going to come out here. It's been overcast all day. And flip this way. I love it. Because I'm going to be using these on my new journal. And just put this right here in the middle. Push down and hold it. Oops. There you go. I think I needed a little bit more on that one. And let's do one more great big one. I'm just going to try to get it on here where it's not overlappy. I know that's not a word. You know what I mean. Y'all know how I am. I just sort of make it up as I go along. There we go. Like I said, I just think it muddies the waters a little bit. It makes it look more authentic. And let's go ahead and put that on there. And there, we have a bunch of stamps. So you can just, these are, and you can get these on like Temu or whatever. And they're so cheap. I mean, I'm talking cheap, people. And I'm also going to be having a video coming up. I saw the idea from Treasure Books where she takes these things off of your baby wipes and makes doors for the front of your journal. And I was like super impressed. I was like, yeah. And let me wipe these off real quick. Get those nice and cleaned off. Lay that over here to dry. And let's move on with life. Guys, I think you're really going to like what you're seeing, I hope. So here's some stamps we made. And I'm just going to show you some other stuff, okay? So I have this stuff pre-made. Get some of this stuff out of my way. All right. And here's some jewelry that I have taken apart. I'm going to be making all kinds of dangles hanging off this book. And I've got to get some pink ones. So that's why you don't see pink. So I have my flat pearls and some, it's going to be pink and gold. Will be the coloring. So there's some little pieces I have here that I'm going to be making some dangles. Okay. And of course we have our lace, and I have more lace coming. So be waiting for it. And I just want to show you some of the ephemera that I've already made. I've got some envelopes, some of this stuff you've already seen. This is a paper clip, journaling card. Here's one of the corners that I had made in a previous video. This is 3 pockets I'll be putting down in there. A large journaling card, and I'm using this template here. It's 8.5 by 11 by United States Standards. Paper is going to be the width of most of the signature. So I'm going to be able to put really big tickets inside journaling cards of this journal. And I'm going to be putting a ribbon on this. So here's another one. And these are already back to where you can write on them. Some of these little things that I had already made. And then I had made this fold out. And this will probably end up being like on the inside cover or the back cover. It's going to be a chunky monkey. That I can tell you. So just, again, some ephemera that I had already made that's going to match the coloring of this journal. And like I said, it's going to be pink and darker burgundies. And these are little envelopes that I'll just stick tickets and stuff in. I've already colored up my doilies. This is an envelope. More journaling tags. All kinds of goodies. So I'm going to have lots of these little envelopes like this that's going to have all kinds of additional ephemera in it. All right, there's my scissors I've been looking for. Wondered where those went. And then I had made this and I cut it in two. So that's just another tag. Pocket. Another pocket. Lots of postcards. These little books that I made that's got the notebook paper in there, that'll be in there. This is one that I sewed on the machine and I've got a little pocket there. This is going to go in there because even though it's bigger than this, the cover is bigger than that. So this will end up going in there too. Just trying to use up some of the stuff that I have made. And then I made all of these. So you're getting a first sneak peek of the kit that I'm using. I found it on Creative Fabrica. This was a vellum package that the doilies came in and I just inked it. That's going to be in there. And I'm just going to share this kit with you guys. And I just leave a comment down below. I want to see how much you like it. I love it. Lots of little tags. So let's just push. Yeah. Let's push all this stuff back. These are the stamps that I pulled out of my Washi stamps that I had gotten that I'm going to be using, and because it's going to be women, like Victorian women, okay? So let me put the ephemera back over here out of the way, and I saved all the edges to stuff because you can use that as trim on your journal. So let's put the little paper clip over there in my pocket that I made and my stamps, okay? All right, so here is the flowers. I have printed everything on 32-pound paper, and I fussy cutted everything out. These are the pink roses. Of course, you knew I was going to pick pink roses because they're my favorite flower. And I'll probably have to print out some more of these because, like, once you download a kit or whatever, you know, it's yours forever. And I have an annual membership to Creative Fabrica. I got that when I had my shop. So there's some of the florals, and I'll have to print out a whole lot more of those. And then, yes, I fussy cutted that out. It was a hot mess and a half. So I'll be putting, I think what I'm going to do, my white lace is in the kitchen by my sewing machine. But I think what I'm going to do is, it's going to be a bigger piece of lace. I think I'm going to put that in there and put some pink sequins behind that. And then I'm going to print another one of these, and I'm going to put like a lady in it. So that'll be in the journal a couple of times. So, but that's going to be like a little shaker cute thing. Then we have some pockets that I haven't glued yet, and an envelope. I did go ahead and glue this, and this will have a little Velcro dot on it, and it'll be full of little tickets and ephemera. This was a piece of embossed paper I had that I just cut on an angle. I'll be using as a tuck pocket. Another pocket. This, again, this is from the kit. Everything's been cut and inked. Nobody wants to watch ink dry. This is the postcard that came with the kit, and I backed it with some of that paper I have that you just stick it down. So, and I inked the front so it would be sturdy. And here's another one. And they have another one on there too. So you can still write on this, but it makes the card super sturdy. And then here's one of the ladies. And I just backed it, and she'll be a ticket. And then these extra little pieces I had, I'll probably end up putting like a label on here of some kind and putting that down. Extra piece of paper that I just put one of those roses on that you can use as a little mini journaling card. Here's the other lady. These ladies are exquisite. And that's another journaling card. And then this is a huge journaling card. I backed it with that. Now, keep in mind, some of these are going to end up having lace sewn on these, jewels. I'm going to be sewing around them. They're going to have eyelets put on here with dangles. This is going to be a real over-the-top journal. So this is just the base. There's lots of dangles coming, lots of sequins, it's going to be, yeah, something else. So ribbons will be on stuff like this. On the ends of the ribbons will be jewels and stuff like that. They're already ready to go to write on. And this one, I'll be printing out more of this. These didn't print right, but I wasn't going to throw them away because I can just put them along the edge. So, and then that's a label that I had like that. I just covered it up with an extra piece of that paper. And I'm going to put gold brads in this. Another journaling card. They're all ready to go. I mean, they're not, I don't have to do anything else to them. So when we get ready to decorate this journal, it's going to be so much fun because then all we'd have to do is just take the journaling card and put whatever embellishments we want on it and ribbon on it, and we can just go to town. This is a piece of ribbon that you're going to be seeing in the journal, along with all kinds of other pieces of ribbon. A couple pieces of trim that I'll be using to put stuff on with brads. So let's go ahead and start with our belly band. I have taken a piece of scrapbook paper that came from, I think it goes this way, yeah. One of the scrapbooking, the paper studio, and it's called Vintage Floral. Okay, so I just took a piece of scrapbook paper, and this is going to be a belly band. I've been using this paper as my template. So I'm going to put it down like that so you can actually see. I'm going to take a piece of lace, and even though it's not the right length, I don't care. I'm not throwing that away. I'm going to put this over top of it like that, and then we're going to put this down the middle. And then I'll be able to put stuff underneath here. So let's go ahead and do this. And it is starting to get hot in my craft room. I was so excited this morning. I was looking at my comments and stuff. And guess who commented on one of my videos, guys? Miss Julie. Camilla Craft Designs. I was so excited. Hey, Miss Julie, if you're watching, I'm just flabbergasted. You know, it's like, oh my goodness. Like, I literally watch at least one or two of her videos every single day of my life. Just, I have to have my Julie fix, you know. She's so funny, and she's got so many videos out that, you know, I probably could binge watch to the end of the year and still not have all her videos watched. So I'm just going to do this. And since we've already got stuff, I've already got stuff pre-cut and stuff, I just thought, well, a little bit of, watching me do a little bit of inking will be okay. So go ahead and get this inked. And I just think that really stands out after you ink. I mean, look at that. And it helps if I turn it the right way. There we go. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my, what am I going to take? I probably need to do my Fabrica just because it's fabric. And it is pouring the rain here. I mean, the sun came out and it was like, wow, and now it's like, okay. Which probably means it's going to be a whole lot hotter once the, what did I do with my spatula? There it is. Here we go. right in the middle. I think it's so weird when it comes those little squalls of rain like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, put this back over here out of the way so I don't end up making a hot mess. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it's like loud. Let's do this edge real quick. And I just took scissors that you can pick up basically at the Dollar Tree. I was gifted these, any kind of detailed edge scissors, or you can just leave them straight. You don't even have to do any kind of design, but I just thought it added another level of dimension to the belly band. It made it pop more. So, there we go. Okay, I get that edge? There we go. And then this will go, try to get that right in the middle. There we go. So, go right down through here and do the same thing. Didn't have any right there. Okay, I hope everybody is well. Guys, I'm up to 961 subscribers. I am so excited. I am almost there. So welcome if you're new here. I hope that you are enjoying the journey so far. Glad you're here. Stick around. I'm sure you will end up having a yay okay time. Guys, this belly band is really pretty. So now I'm going to try to really get this straight. Yeah, that's straight all right. Straight as a donkey's tail. That's okay. There we go. Perfect. All right, squeaky chair. And there is the belly band, and I'm going to do a little trimming. Let me get the sticky scissors and just get this perfectly straight right there. There we go. And just cut off this end. Okay, get that glue off of there. So we got our belly band on there, and I think what would be really pretty is, one, I'm going to flip this the other way because it's got glue on it. And I'll put that white down so it's easier for you guys to see. Here we go. And take our bone folder. Just try to get some of those lumps flattened out a little bit. Ooh, what did I get on there? Got a little bit of glue on there. All right, so now let's cover this up. I know, I'm making a hot mess here. There we go. Let's do a few little pearls. Ooh, my jewelry's going everywhere. And get in your jewelry boxes, guys, because there's all kinds of stuff out there in your jewelry box that I'm sure you haven't wore in like 20 years, if you're anything like me. And I just basically went to town with it. And there's lots and lots of stuff that you can find in your jewelry box. Let me wipe the glue around, which it dries clear. But I still don't want all that additional glue around my little pearl. There we go. I don't know if it dries clear on fabric, but we're going to find out, aren't we? I love this so much. I just think it adds such another level of of, I don't know, awesomeness. Trying to space them right on here. There we go. And yeah, they want to stick to my finger, that's for sure. Just put a little dot on there. I feel like if you just stick them down, even though they have adhesive, that you're just asking for a disaster. I just don't feel like they're going to be down good enough to hold. There. Pretty. And I'll probably end up having some kind of like a little charm or something off this. But for now, there is our belly band for our new pink journal. Gorgeous. I like it. What do you think? If you like it, hit that like button. I even had thought about doing like something like this, but I just didn't want something that was that poofy, and I'm running out of ribbon, so I need to get more ribbon. So we're going to put this up here and let that dry. We're going to start on our next one. All right, so I have this envelope that was from, I guess, my mom for Mother's Day or something. And it's going to go on one of the pages, like so, in the journal. And it's going to be a flip open. Okay? So what we're going to do is I want this to be super pretty. So I thought it would be an awesome idea to take a really pretty piece of scrapbook paper that matches what I have in the journal. And let's go ahead and glue that down. All right. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. It is Saturday when I am filming this. And I'm having a pretty good day, going out with the reunion crew tonight, or the girls from school. Well, not really reunion crew. We're not having another reunion anytime soon. And we're going to Cheddar's for dinner. And I am excited because usually when we go out to eat like that, I don't eat until dinner time. I like to just wait and be able to really enjoy my meal. So I'm excited for dinner time because I'm hungry. All right. So there's that, and it doesn't need to be perfectly perfect. I mean, it's off just a little bit right here, but you're not going to be able to see that, and you'll see why in just a second. So then I wanted to incorporate some music in here. So for this, I am going to use my, where is it? What did I do with it? Oh my goodness, stuff is just going everywhere, people. Oh, here we go. My glue stick. Just because I think it's goes down easier, so to speak. And I want to order some of that Elmer's Extreme that Miss Julie talks about all the time. That stuff's expensive. I'm like, I might have to donate a kidney to get some of that. I'm like, good gracious. Of course, everything is outrageous. It's ridiculous how much you have to pay for stuff anymore. Thank you to this crazy set of politicians we have. I know, I shouldn't talk about stuff like that on my channel, but oh well, too late now. So there's that. Got that stuck down. Man, that stuck down good too. That's nice. I like that. So then I wanted to put this little embellishment up here at the top. See how much faster it goes when this stuff's already inked? And I mean, a lot of people don't ink, but I mean, you guys know how to ink. I mean, come on. It's not like you have to watch me ink. I'm going to put this right up here in the top, like so. Just smooth all that out, get all that glue to the edges. Looks like we have a little tiny spot. There we go. That didn't stick down. It's stuck down now. So there's that. And then I wanted to create some layers down here at the bottom, like offset layers, sort of like that. So you'll see why in just a minute. I'm trying to remember what order to put this stuff in, because I'm telling you, I'm the queen of, oh, I want to do all this, and I've already put stuff down. I can't put anything underneath it. So yeah, that makes it extremely challenging when you're doing this. If you don't stick stuff down in the right order, it can be, yeah, you get where I'm going with that. Like, well, that layer's not going to happen because this old girl forgot to do it. Like, duh. Glob of glue. And I'm going to put this like this. I was watching Shabby Doodah last night, and she does all these layers on stuff. And I'm telling you, it just, when you first watch her do it, it's like, okay, this might end up going south. No, it was beautiful. So I still wanted to be able to get my music cleft, whatever those are called, in there. And then I have this dimension here. And you ain't seen nothing yet. You wait. This is an envelope. That is a corner pocket. I have made these in a previous video. If you missed that, I will try to remember. I'm working on all my links today. Like, I'm really trying to get stuff linked and for it to help my viewer rate and all that. But this is an envelope that I had done previously. Put that down. I love that. So you have your little pocket there. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And now I'm going to put this little rose. Y'all have been so sweet and so kind with your comments and supporting my channel and me trying to get to my goal. And I'm just so, so excited. I think I'm going to put that right there. I want to get one of those bone folder things that Miss E has on Scrapbooking with Me. I really like it. I don't need it, but... So now, wait for it. I am going to put this right here on this edge. So when you open it up, then I'm going to have all kinds of stuff in here, okay? So that you can tuck stuff in here. And then this will be glued to the back of the other page. So we have this page ready to go. I'll sew this, and then I will attach a picture at the end of the video. Because I thought, do I want to do that? But then I do, because I want it to be over the top. So I'll get this sewed, and then I'll come back and I'll do a picture at the end. So let's go ahead and do our next project. I'll get that sewed in just a minute. And so the next one is just a pocket. I wanted to try to keep it sort of simple. I wanted a larger pocket that I could tuck stuff in. I went ahead and rounded my corners and did all that. I didn't ink it because I was trying to get all my stuff ready for this video. And that takes some time sometimes. But I felt like just the front of this was a little bit naked. And I wanted it to pop a little more. But I didn't want it to be like wow, you know, crazy, crazy. So we got that inked. Just makes such a difference when you ink. But if you don't like inking, that's okay too. So I have this great big flower. Oops, I'm going to put it over here. And I thought that that just brought out the background colors of this so nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and get this glued. I need to get some of those little bottles because this comes out. I think I'm a little heavy-handed and I tend to squeeze too hard, and then I have gushy art glitter glue everywhere. All right, let's put this down the right way. Oops. There we go. Be a little bit gentle with that. Get that glued down pretty good. Guys, I'm so excited about this junk journal. I mean, it's going to be a giveaway. Like, and it's going to be seriously over the top. You're going to flip out. So, I'm going to put this little stamp up here just because I love it. And if I can get it off the paper. Sometimes these little things are hard to get peeled. I got it. Okay. We're going to put her down up here in the corner. Try to put her down straight. I think that's fairly straight. I just think that brings out the vintage aspect more. Okay. And I'm going to put that right like that, just because I think it's cute. And hopefully it will stay down. Who knows? Because lace can be tricky. As you can see. There. I'm just going to try to pat that down. And it may end up being a little mini tuck, but that's not my plan right now. And then I have this bling that I'm just going to put a dot of glue on each one. And I'm just going to put that. Oh, really? Right back where it was. There we go. Well, now it doesn't want to stick. Really? All right. Try to get on there as straight as possible. And just let that dry. Is that not the cutest? Like, I love that so much. That is so cute. So let's get that, let it dry. And then I want to show you guys how the front is coming along. The cover, the front. I don't know how to talk today. So what I'm doing, I was going to do a book cover. And then I thought, no, I don't want to do that. So this was an old cover that I had. Let me get my stuff because it all fell on the floor. And I have been watching so many videos about journal toppers. So here's mine, and everything's all nice and measured out because I wanted it to have some pliability to it. And the book cover I was going to use is super firm, okay? All right, so I got this, and I'm going to put this over top of it. Now this, keep in mind, is not all cut down yet. So wait for it. Don't get excited. So I want you to envision the cover. And there's so much more that's going to go with this cover than what you see. So don't think, oh, well, we've already know what it's going to look like. No, you don't. You really don't. It's going to be something else. All right, so here's your, let's just imagine this is your cover. Now keep in mind, there's going to be batting, fabric, lace, yada yada, bling, cording, you name it, it's going to be on here. So just sort of imagine that in your head. This is going to get glued down on here. It'll be cut out and shaped, all that good stuff, okay? And this is going to be the front cover. Look at her. Is she not stunning? Is she just, she's exquisite. She's exquisite. Look at her. And just that side look she's got, like, yeah, I know I'm gorgeous. So, just so you know, that's where it's headed. This is going to be just a very slight sneak peek of how the front cover will look. Minus all of the goodies, okay? And now I want to share with you, just because I know you guys were probably really disappointed when I didn't have that the other day, and I forgot part of that. I forgot to put that part down, but we will do that right now. So let's go ahead and do that, because I forgot. Go ahead and put that on here and on the back. And okay, now what you have to remember is if you have something like that on here, make sure you're not gluing it closed. There we go. Cute. I love all the layers on that. So I still have to go sew the stuff on. So I want to share with you how I'm going to set up tentatively the signatures, okay? Because I want you all to see how we're going so far. Again, I've been using 8.5 by 11. So each signature is going to have a lady, okay? Are these ladies not gorgeous? And then here's pages. This is going to be a belly band. There's an envelope. And then I printed these from Scrapbooking with Me. It was yesterday's Freebie Friday. And I inked it in pink. This is going to be something that's going to come down from the top. It's going to have lace and jewels and all the bells and whistles on both sides. And then this is just a bag that'll have lots of goodies in here. And then, of course, you know, the back side. So here's, and there'll be 10. So it'll be a total of 20 for each signature, 20 pages. Here's the next one. And then this is going to be a triple flip. So you're going to have here, 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 and here. So this is going to be, no, here, sorry. This is actually going to go right down on top of here. So you'll be able to flip this up, flip this over, and here. So you have that little ditty there, okay? And then again, another one of her pages. And I'm going to put this edging on this edge. And you'll be with me for the whole process, okay? I think I'm going to put another page or two in this one. I have some stuff I had to print out. And then this one, it turned out grainy, but then when I looked at it, that's the way it actually was. So I guess she just looks grainy. I don't know. But here's the third signature. Here, scrapbook paper. This is the paper that I use to ink everything on. Is it not stunning? Look at that. I just think it's perfect. So there's that. And then this will get embellished. So this is going to be another video. All these envelopes and pockets need to be put in. Jewelry needs to be put on. Dangles need to be made. All the ephemera needs to be created. And then I have certain scrapbooks. And then this is just going to be a little mini tuck. And then that'll be glued down and you'll be able to tuck in here. Another page. And then, of course, you know, and then that'll be another little mini tuck. That's the beginning of my signatures. There's a lot that goes into these. There'll be a lot of decorating in all of these. And I'm going to try to set my videos up sort of like Miss E does once she gets a journal together, which you'll be with me for that whole process. And then she goes through and she just like, let's add this to this and let's do this to this. And that's sort of how I want to set up this pink journal, which I'm going to call Victorian Ladies series, so that you're with me for the ride. I'm going to go real quick and I am going to sew that piece on and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What I did was I put this ruffle that I had made previously and showed in another video, and instead of cutting it off, what I did, because you have to remember now, and I will have to cut these little parts right here because I forgot, or I can just use this part. So we can figure that out later, because you'll still be able to open this up and put stuff in here, because this is going to be glued to a page, so to speak. Let's flip this over and I'll show you. This is going to be glued, and then as you flip through the journal, that will open up. So I can, you know, I can cover that up and make it work. So we won't worry about that right now. But what I was saying was I just curled this up and sewed it closed. And I think what I'm going to do is this is going to be a place where I hang some jewels off of. So you're probably going to end up seeing some pearls hanging from here or something like that, or some major bling or whatever. And then up here at the top, I'm going to see, let me see, I probably need to use Fabrica. I just wanted to glue this down because I knew if I tried to do anything with it on my machine, it was going to just get caught. And it was going to be like a mess. So I said, nope, we ain't doing that. Let's just go in here and put a little Fabrica on it and call it done. And that will just hold that down. So that's fixed. And this will also be a place where I can put some dangles on here. So I'm probably going to have a video that's nothing but just making dangles. So that'll be coming. But I think I want to put down some pearls on here, maybe. Just a couple. So let's do a couple little pearls, if I can get my fingers on them. And then I think I'm going to do one more thing. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to put this right here in the corner. Okay, just try to, and maybe put a little dot of art glitter glue right there, and just put like, there we go. Maybe one more. Oh, I think 3 and 5 is the thing that everybody says with groupings on stuff. I don't know how accurate that is, you know. Okay, so got those on there. I just like lots of dimension. I just think it just adds something. So we've got that on there. Again, like in another video, you're going to see, like, I'll make dangles with pink because I have got, let me show you guys. I've got lots of stuff to make them with. And I think what I'm going to do on here is just to hide the stitching. Oh, yeah. Now that is cute. Let's do that. Got that right here. And we're just going to go down through here and we're going to glue that. I think as many levels of layers as you can make without being completely insane in a junk journal just makes it perfect. I'm going to take my that is, yes. And I think the fact that it's ripply under there is even that much more pretty. I'm just going to bring it over. Oops, wrong glue. And just put a little dot right here. Oops, a little dot, Donna, not a glob. And I think that I need to trim. That's how good them scissors are. And I got that glue everywhere. Oops. I just think it really makes it look finished. Oh, I love it. I love it. And let me get a little piece of paper here and wipe some of this off because it's all gummy looking. When I go out, I may have to go out a little bit earlier for dinner, and I think I may end up going in Hobby Lobby and getting some more glue. I probably should order it on Amazon. It's probably cheaper. Probably cheaper. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. There we go. Look at that. Look at how darling that is. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy with that. So again, this will have, I want to make sure that's sticking. We'll have like a dangle up here and some beading down here. So here is our flip out envelope that we did today. Here is our belly band for our new journal that we're doing. Get some of this stuff out of your way so you're not like, could you please move all of the paraphernalia off of your desk? There you go. And here is the pocket that we did. We have our little jewels up here. So this is basically what you're looking at coming down the pike as far as the pink journal is concerned. It's going to be all kinds of this. So guys, I hope you like what you're seeing with the pink journal getting started. If you do, please consider giving me a big thumbs up, spread the word, tell your friends. I only need, what was it, did I say, 39, I don't remember, people to hit my 1,000 before the June the 28th. That's my anniversary, guys, 3-year anniversary on YouTube. So let's get this party started so we can do that big giveaway. And again, this pink journal is going to be a giveaway as well. And you will not want to miss that. And you have to be subscribed to my channel to win. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on my next video, which is a plan with me, on Monday. Until then, bye.